The Zephyrians had ruled the galaxy for 3,000 years, their crystalline claws cutting through starship hulls like paper. Their empire stretched across 47 star systems, built on the bones of countless civilizations. Then humanity arrived, and everything changed. "We thought we knew what monsters looked like," whispered Commander Vexhal as he watched the last of his kind fall. The first human ship appeared in Zephyrian space on a Tuesday that would be remembered as the day the universe shifted. Captain Sarah Chen stepped off her vessel onto the crystalline surface of Zeph Prime, her boots clicking against what the locals considered sacred ground. The Zephyrians towered over her, their razor-sharp limbs gleaming in the alien sunlight, expecting another species to bow before their might. "Your reputation precedes you," Chen said calmly, looking up at the 12-foot-tall creatures whose very presence had made entire worlds surrender without a fight. "They say you've never lost a war." High Warlord Kesvar clicked his mandibles in amusement. "Humans are soft creatures. Pink flesh and fragile bones. We have devoured beings far stronger than you." His voice carried the weight of 3 millennia of conquest. Chen smiled. "That's your first mistake. You think strength is about size." The war began 3 days later when the Zephyrians attacked the human colony on Kepler 442b, expecting easy prey. Instead, they found something they had never encountered before, a species that fought not with honor or ancient codes, but with ruthless efficiency. "Humans don't fight fair," became the first lesson carved into Zephyrian military doctrine, written in the blood of their fallen. Where the Zephyrians charged with ceremonial roars, humans struck from shadows. Where the Zephyrians built monuments to their victories, humans built weapons. "We don't conquer worlds," explained Colonel Martinez as he watched another Zephyrian fleet burn. "We eliminate problems." The crystalline warriors learned quickly that their massive size meant nothing against human ingenuity. "You can't intimidate someone who's already decided you're going to die," observed Dr. Elena Vasquez, the xenobiologist who first identified the Zephyrian weakness to sonic frequencies. The tide turned at the Battle of Proxima Station. Admiral Kesvar led the greatest Zephyrian fleet ever assembled, 300 vessels carrying 50,000 of their finest warriors. Against them stood Captain Chen with just 30 human ships. "This is impossible," Kesvar transmitted as his flagship shuddered under human weapons fire. "You cannot defeat the apex predators of the galaxy." "Apex predator?" Chen's laugh echoed across the communication channel. "You were never apex predators. You were just the biggest bullies on the playground until the adults showed up." The humans had done their homework. They studied Zephyrian battle tactics, analyzed their biology, and crafted weapons specifically designed to exploit every weakness. "Know your enemy better than they know themselves," became the human motto. Then make sure they can't learn from their mistakes. Sonic disruptors shattered the Zephyrians' crystalline exoskeletons. Neural scramblers disrupted their hive-mind communications. Plasma weapons melted through their supposedly impenetrable armor like it was made of ice. "We ruled for 3,000 years, Warlord Kesvar gasped as his ship died around him. "How did you defeat us so easily?" "Because you thought being scary made you strong," Chen replied. "Humans learned long ago that the most dangerous predator is the one that doesn't look dangerous at all." Within 18 months, the Zephyrian Empire was extinct. Not conquered, not subjugated, extinct. "We gave them every chance to surrender," Chen reported to Earth Command. "They chose to fight to the last warrior." The galaxy watched in silent terror as humanity carved up the Zephyrian territories with surgical precision. "They don't even celebrate their victories," whispered the Altarian ambassador. "They just move on to the next problem." Other species began to understand what the Zephyrians never did: humans weren't just another spacefaring race. Their evolution's answer to the question, "What happens when prey becomes predator?" noted the Centauri Science Council. And the answer is terrifying. The last Zephyrian facility fell on a Thursday, exactly 1 year and 7 months after that first meeting on Zeph Prime. As Chen walked through the empty corridors of their final stronghold, she found Commander Vexhal, the sole survivor of his species. Why? He asked, his voice barely a whisper. Why did you kill us all? Chen looked at him with something that might have been pity. Because that's what apex predators do, she said. We eliminate the competition. The memorial plaque on Zeph Prime reads simply, here lies an empire that forgot the first rule of survival, there's always something higher on the food chain.